Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. Take two. I had a manufacturing packaging defect on mine. These are the Beteran KZ IEMs by a company called Beteran. You can get them under a whole bunch of different names. They're pretty well mass-produced, but they've been gaining a lot of popularity because of the price tag, and we'll get into that in a second. So Beteran is the company that I bought these from. You can get them on Amazon and a whole bunch of other places. KZ Headphones also sells these, and these are actually the Beteran KZ ATE Dynamic IEMs. So they come in a little plastic case like this. There's some information on the back. Colors, metallic silver, and this is all also in half in Chinese or something like that. Plug type is gold-plated 3.5 millimeter. Weight's 24 grams. Impedance is 16 ohms. Frequency is 15 hertz to 29 kilohertz. And it says something about executive standard CNA SL 1454. And then mentions some stuff about the company and the company address and all that good stuff. So you open these up, and the packaging's a little bit funny. Some of the foam ear tips stick to the case. So there's foam ones in the middle here, and then there are some two different sized rubber ones on the outside. So I'm going to put this down for a second and take it out. It's a little bit hard to take it out because there's a little plastic plate down here. Hey, get your butt out of there. Little plastic plate down here that has to come off, that the cable is wrapped around underneath. So bear with me. Okay, so that comes off, and it has your ear tips on it, and that reattaches. And then it's wrapped around the base here. You can kind of see, so it's hard to like unwrap them without it. So let's take a look at these puppies. So that is pretty sweet looking. Now these are detachable cables, I've been told. So you've got detachable cables up here. You've got the earpiece there. Obviously, does not have any cover on it, so you don't want to stick it in your ear just like that, and it won't be too comfortable. They do say right and left on them, and they are color coordinated. They're kind of see-through. It's kind of hard to get that across with the camera, but they are see-through. So you can kind of see the driver and other things like that. It's a very tinted look. You can kind of see that there. And then on the top, right up here, you can kind of see that reflection. Up top, it says the KZ ATE Hi-Fi IEMs. And then it says some other model number or something like that on there. You've got the gold-plated connector down here. 3 conductor there, so you get ground and I think left and right channel. And I think there's a mic on here too, so you get mic also. And then it's got their KZ logo down there on the bottom. The cable here is kind of a interesting sort of like brown sort of see-through color. Give you a little plastic Velcro tie. That's kind of nice. Pretty standard length. I'd say 5 feet in length. But this cable, if I can try to zoom in on that, I know it's not easy to look at there. But the cable actually, this thing will ever focus on it, is see-through. And then you can kind of see the brown, sort of bronze-looking cable through it, which is pretty nice. You do have a mic here. So that's the call answer button here on that side. That's got a nice little tactile bump on that. And then the mic on the other side, and actually says the word mic. Down here, near the headphone, I thought you could detach it from there. I think maybe this is where it detaches. I don't want to break these. Maybe that doesn't detach there. See, I thought they detached up here at the top, and I might need like a little wrench or something like that. I think they do detach at the top. So, you can get these everywhere. They are very nice. I'm glad that they come with the nice case that they come with. I'm not a huge IEM fan. If you know me from my channel, I am a headphone guy. I like sitting down. I like the full-size headphones. Have many thousands of dollars in headphone equipment and different amps and other things that I've looked at. And I like to sit down in a quiet room and listen to what I'm listening to. But I've started to get into the portable game, and I've got some, more inexpensive headphones. I've got some nicer noise-canceling headphones for busy public environments. But these I heard were really, really good. And getting back to their popularity, they are $12 for these. $12, free shipping. You can find it between $12 and $25. But all the reviews are saying that these are like the diamond in the rough. You've got to get these. They are, just incredible. And, really, I want to know what this is. I don't know if these come apart or something like that, but I don't want to break them. They do seem a little bit fragile. These cables are a little on the thin side. And I do wish that the headphones separated a little bit later. So you've got probably 2 feet of separation before the cables come down and join into the single wire. Then you've probably got another 2.5 feet of single wire. But build seems great. I love the design of these. They're not huge. I mean, they're pretty much the right size that I would expect from a IEM. And I never got into these because none of these earbuds ever fit in my ear. Now, I've never really tried IEMs to a certain extent. At least not some of the more hi-fi ones. I've tried some of the Brainwaves ones and the Klipsch ones and some of the hi-fi ones that Samsung offer. They're real high-end brand, but it was never great. It was never a great experience, and they never fit in my ears. They're always falling out of my ears. But I hear that these are pretty impressive, so I'm going to give these a go. I do have some custom ones that are coming in the mail, and you can contact this company, Beteran, to get a custom version of these, and they'll send molds out to you, and you squish them in your ears and let them harden and all that good stuff, and then send them back, and then they will give you these custom ones that custom fit just to your ears. So that there is a whole different world out there for these IEMs, but hopefully this is a good entry point for somebody who wants to get into there. So I'm pretty sure these are detachable. You might need a little pair of pliers or needle nose or something like that to get in those. I'm not going to try that right now. They are color coded. There's a little band on the inside where the gold plate connects to the actual IEM. That's either blue or red, and then they are labeled on the insides here. It's kind of hard to see because it's like built into the smoky glass. There is it's not going to focus. It's going to focus on my hand. There's an L and an R on the inside there. So it gives you a couple of these little foam ear tips. Now the foam ones are just sort of a black foam, but they are sort of glossy on the outside. You can see that. And then they've got these little pegs that they kind of stick on. The plastic ones stick way better on the little pegs here. The foam ones, not so much. So you've got 2 sizes of those, a size of these in the middle. This actually has clips on. I actually had to like bend mine a little bit to get mine out. It was very difficult to get out to unbox these the first time. That's why I had to do a couple different takes. But they will snap back in, so if you want to use this case, you can. Just kind of wind your headphones around the bottom, then put the plate in there, and then you can even use the foam piece still, and that tucks in the top with the headphones in there. And then I have no idea why they put this little mic sticker on there. Yes, it does come with a mic. We know that. Now this case doesn't stay closed very well. It doesn't snap or anything. It just kind of, I mean, like if you go like that, it falls off. So maybe not the best case, but I mean for $12, $15, It's really, really hard to complain. So maybe when everything's in there, it'll work. Maybe like a piece of tape or something like that, or a little one of those little rubber bands that everybody has around some of their portable components. They've got that. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to pair these with my big monster setup. And I have done some reviews on each of these components individually, but I am going to do a review shortly on this big monster that I carry around in my portable setup. It's got a 160 gig iPod on it with a whole bunch of music. This is a portable tube amp. There's actually 2 tubes in here from Little Bear. It's the Little Bear B3. This doesn't light up, unfortunately. And then it's got your little dial at the top, headphone in, this is your input, and then there's some charging ports on the bottom. So that's why I've got these little mini cables. That little mini cable plugs in to charge the iPod. This charges the headphone amp. And this is the Vivis battery pack, nice little silver 6,000 milliamp hour battery pack. So this can go for about 6 hours on... This amp is really what kills the power. It's got about 2 hours of battery life. But with this, it gets about 6, and then that helps to keep the iPod alive as well. But the iPods, that's one thing that Apple does very, very well is their batteries. So that's what's going to pair with these. So I'll probably do another checkup video like I normally do in regards to 6 months down the road, or maybe a couple weeks down the road once I get my initial impressions out of the way and burn these in. So let's go to the website real quick. I'm going to go over some details about these. It says it's a 20 special procedures for processing high-density glass. I don't think there's any glass in these, but I don't know. A 38-degree C-ergonomic gold bevel design. Comfortable to wear out to achieve perfect sound effects. Imports of gold-plated connectors, MMCX standard for line over million times plug test durable. A little bit of a language barrier there. Kevlar material fiber resistant to pole winding, military grade double protection. Low impedance, high sensitivity, easy to show a good voice. Masonry element package, highlight the taste. Okay, so you definitely know these are just one of those weird companies you've never heard of, but this has over 1,000 reviews on Amazon, and over 60% of them are 5-star reviews. The couple 1-star reviews that I've seen, and there are 13% 1-star reviews, but the ones that I've seen are just, oh, mine came damaged, or mine, didn't work. The case could be a little bit better, but come on, $12, get real. Also, the plastic covering that actually housed all of this, on there it said, if you're not satisfied, please call us. Let me see if I can find that scrap of paper because it was hilarious. No, it's in the other room. But it had a little piece of paper over the top of this when it was packaged, saying some, crazy, horribly broken English, please call us if you have an issue and we will resolve it. So that's just a little sticker that was on there. This is actually painted on there, or is one big sticker that goes with this, but that little mic sticker was kind of worthless. I'm sure there's other models of this that don't come with a microphone, but I'm excited to try these. If you've got any questions, please let me know. Like the video if you like it. Dislike it if you dislike it. Go check out some of the other headphone videos and the other hi-fi videos that I've done. I've got over 100 videos on this channel, so there's plenty of content for you guys to check out. And I do at least one upload a day, so make sure you're subscribed for that. Thanks for hanging around, guys, and we'll see you in the next one.